There is no second best.
Morning, Crypto Chaos. Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. Wake up. Time to get up again. Dude, oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, we're back. We were just up 4 hours ago, I think, something like that. I couldn't sleep. I ended up just crashing at the very end, getting like a half hour, maybe just a quick little nap in. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? Holding up here. Good morning, good morning. OG Bobbin in the house, Master Otaku. We got User G in with a $10 super chat out that gate this morning. What? Thank you so much.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Yes. Well, that'll wake you up. Thanks again, User G, for supporting the chaos this morning. I appreciate it, guys. You guys coming out last night was amazing. I can't believe we rallied the troop last night for Deribit's options expiry event. It was at 3 a.m. We still have, I guess, the primary CME to show us what's the biz today here in about. It's going to be a minute. It's going to be about 5 or 6 hours for that one, I believe, to pop off as well here in the United States. All right, let's see what else is going on in the chat, guys. How you doing? And Nebs is here. I need you this morning for sure. Gonna be a long day. I already know it. Oh, yeah. It's going to be another long day, guys. I might do another pop-up live stream after I try to go back to sleep again. We are bouncing back and forth. My scoop schedule is all screwed up now. Cliff, did you join the Simon's Cat Club? Says Bobbin. I don't think so. Maybe the cute little comics, but definitely not the coin. All right. Happy Merry after Xmas morning, says User G. How's it going, User G? Thanks again for keeping me sane, bro. I'm glad I'm here to help, man. I'm glad I'm here to hold your hand during this trying times, rolling this over into next year. Gamma God says, Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos family, let's get this money. Let's do it, Gamma. I'm right there with you. Easy is, of course, handing out some coffee for you this morning. Also, don't forget, guys, we have the, Crypto Chaos coffee mugs over on the merch store. Cool accessory to anyone's chaotic filled lifestyle. And I beg, Neb's also saying I need some damn headphones. What the hell, Nebs? Oh my God. By Shore. What is this? I don't know what that is. Nebs, did you look at them? Are you looking at Shore? Oh, Shore is the brand. Okay, gotcha. Sure. I'm using some wireless buds. They are just for, and only one ear too. I only need one ear. Just need a little bit of sound. That's it. All right. Let's see what we got here, guys. Of course, let's get back to the orders, the order book. See how Bitcoin's holding up before the open. In the U.S. Open. Wow, the final U.S. Open for the week of Christmas. Crashmas, guys, Crashmas. All right. Let's see if I don't crash the stream like I did last time. All right, here's where we were last night, guys. Here we are again, back to where we were last 4 hours ago. Yeah, 4 a.m. This is when we left it at 4 a.m. here in the United States on Friday. And I was telling you guys that I think we're just going to go sideways. We're going to play this, safe. So we did get the Deribit expiry event. That did happen. We opened the live last night at 90K, almost $500 short of 90K. 90K is the Goldilocks scenario for both the Bulls and the Bears to survive this without max pain, right? Without max pain for either side. Max pain comes for all if we do see less than 84,000 today. This is going to be, of course, the main event for America's CME options expiry event. I don't know how much money is lying in both markets, but the accumulation of both, I hear, is somewhere between $23 and $24 billion. We've been, of course, rattling off for the last 2 weeks. So that's the number we're dealing with here. If I were to guess, if we were to hit one or the other, now that we have the foreign markets primary exchange for options out of the picture, now that we're just looking at America, maybe it's only like 15 or 12 on the board now. Maybe it's 17. I don't know how much the other side of the world is accumulated into these this sort of game. I don't play futures myself, but anyway, this is what we're doing. We're waiting for Bitcoin paper to expire. You guys ready for the paper to expire? Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So again, this quick little update for anyone who's jumping on here and never heard of this theory before. I'll reiterate once again. This is probably the 20th time in the last 24 hours or so. But anyway, I'll do it again. Yeah, we're waiting for options to expire. Of course, for Bitcoin, it's the largest expiry event. $23 billion on the line. One side or the other, Max Payne is coming for them. We've heard Samson Mao talk about this last week and say that this is basically, unleashing the chains of Bitcoin. After this, the manipulation is going to probably go away. This robotic light behavior we've seen over the past 3 to 4 weeks is going to dissipate, and we're going to just move on. Some people are calling for the mass exodus of our space. Some people are calling for the proliferation of our space after this. So it could really swing any way. I got 40-60 on this. 60% to the downside more than likely. 40% to the upside, just because of the overall sentiment in the world today. Guys, we have people fleeing to gold and silver right now. Fleeing. It's looking like what we saw, what was it? Back in the summer, at the end of the summer, when we started seeing everyone line up in droves again. Oh man, am I going to get into this right away out the gate? I guess I am. If I can check on my X account here real quick, I can show you guys just a little brief. We'll get into the rest of this later. Shanghai silver price hits an all-time high. That's right, $82 in Shanghai right now for an ounce of silver. It's constantly going up right now. In the American market, it's already at $75. You probably don't want to be buying right now. Why? Because of this. They're lining up to buy it in Shanghai, out the door again, just like we saw back in September. And last time we saw that happen, of course, gold and silver both dipped. So this could be, of course, a top signal as it was last time. All right. Just a quick. We'll get back to that later. I'm sure we're gonna have more footage as this, develops. Anyway, we got to get over to the market bell in about 2 minutes, guys. So we don't want to miss that. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Getting the last day of your Fiat Friday, schedule going, making that money. All right. So they're gonna be here in about 2 minutes to open that bell for us. Let's take a look at how you guys are doing in the chat. I'm gonna throw a poll up again. Okay. Where will we be? Where will Bitcoin be by the end of today? I'll just do today. We'll do the weekend tonight, so we'll just ask today. I'm going to say we'll start with 100K. We'll make it simple. 100K, 90K, 80K, 70K. Pretty easy targets there for the chat. And to remind you guys, we're down the center right now still. We're still down the center. Okay, and then 70K. Boom. There you go. Quick little thermometer check on the chat. There we are. All right. What else we have here in the chat? Really good sound. Talking about headphones still in the chat. Bobbin's definitely the person to talk about headphones to. He's a master of music, obviously. He is a DJ, our resident DJ. Who's buying $100 headphones? Clear ones are fire, but hell nah. Nebs, are you kidding me? That's like standard price, entry price for quality headphones in the United States. $100. If you need really good sound, you buy those, says Bobbin. I have bought 2 pairs for this far. I just got to give them away, says Bobbin, when I am drunk. What? Damn, Bobbin. You're like, I love you so much. You need to enjoy music. Here, have these expensive headphones. I'll get another. You're insane. I love you, Bob. Okay, they cost $1,000, says Bob. Holy hell. Those are $9,999, not $99. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I definitely don't own a pair of the $1,000 headphones, but I can imagine the sound quality is sweet. All right. Opening bell happens now, guys. Happens now in about 30-40 seconds. They're going to jump on in, and we're going to ring that bell for the last trading day of the week. And we don't have Matt Miller today. I think we just got Paul Sweeney. I don't know what they're doing. 17 seconds. They're late.
Driving
they're
up
late
from the shore on the Parkway and the Jersey Turnpike, nothing. I didn't see anybody. More deer than I saw.
I did get
So I'm not sure who's
confirmation,
gonna be
though. I
trading
told
this
you guys the
anymore.
other day that Matt Miller looked like he was taking Ozempic because he was starting to look sickly. And we haven't seen him in a while. Probably taking off because of the holiday. But yeah, he is. We got confirmation. His co-anchor said that he's taking Ozempic.
Stocks.
Here we go, guys.
The MXWD, as it's known, basically the global
No one
indices
is
have all
safe
been at record
from
highs.
the
We've been up
Z
for like
virus.
7 straight days. There we have it. The cheering
The OZ
on probably
virus.
relatively quiet. Oh, look, she's got her
Ring
hands
that
over
bell.
her ears over
The
the
wrench.
Nasdaq today. But we're seeing the Nasdaq 100 futures still pointing higher, and we're expecting the Nasdaq to open a little bit into the green along with the S&P.
Yeah, it's just been an extraordinary year, 2025, across risk markets in general, with the equity markets up, the S&P up 17, 18, the NASDAQ up 21, 22. And then, of course, if you're in the bond market, high single-digit total returns. You got paid for risk with leveraged loans and high yield and mortgage-backed securities. And then, of course, if you were in precious metals.
Boy, have you had a nice
Yes.
time. Well done, anyone who's had
Yes.
silver.
Yeah.
We're up 150% this year.
Exactly right. And
Redonkulous.
copper,
Now
Dr. Copper,
falling,
that's
though.
hitting highs as well. So pretty much across the board. And, of course, outside of the U.S.,
There it
equity
goes.
markets even better, particularly on a local currency basis.
Yeah, having a lovely time, particularly when you're factoring in that US dollar, indeed. Look, let's get the take on how you play this into 2026 as we digest what is
Come on, who you gonna have on this morning?
1.7,
Anybody?
shall we say,
You have
points
no-
higher
you
on
have
the
no
S&P
anchor right
500.
now. Who you
We're
got?
not going to look at the day, we're going to look at the year, and we're going to look at what 2026 brings too. With Carol Pepper, Paul, we got the perfect guest.
Absolutely. Carol Pepper International, CEO.
Carol Pepper
again,
Pepper.
Carolina and I were just kind of going over the total returns here in 2025. What's the conversation you're having with your family office clients about 2026?
Yeah, well, family offices are excited about this strong rally.
we already
although
ate it
some
back
of them
up.
still
Fake
sat
out.
a bit on the sidelines during 25 because in the beginning of the year it did look a bit dicey. They're all ready to take their dry powder and start investing. So I think it's going to be a very strong year. The fundamentals are there. We got a rate cut in December, which is phenomenal. The markets are strong. There's strong underpinnings. And so I think people are going to be going in early on. And as you say, if you can't make a deal in this market, go home because it's going to be a fantastic market in 26.
How much risk do you think your clients are going to be looking to take here after 3 strong years of equity returns? Are they maybe looking outside of traditional public equity for maybe some other areas that might generate return?
Well, family offices are always interested in alternative investments and non-correlated assets because we create asset allocations that last for generations. And portfolios are each tailored to the particular purpose of that portfolio. So for sure, we were in precious metals a couple of years ago. We've ridden that trend up. The AI data center trend is honestly just getting started, and a lot of those deals have been in the private side through private debt deals and private hedge funds that are funding these plays, but those things will begin to come into the public markets as well. So AI, technology, rare earth metals required to build a lot of this new technology that we're looking for in our country, deposits being found onshore that are going to be able to power the resurgence of this new AI world that we're creating. There's a lot of areas to invest in this year in 26.
Carol, can I jump in on that? Because we are anticipating some mega IPOs potentially in the AI world. We're expecting maybe SpaceX, that's sort of AI and defense.
All right. I'm over it. I'm already over it. Okay. All right. So that's Carol Pepper from Pepper International Investments. I don't know. I've never heard of her before. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we got here, guys, on the lineup of overall sentiment this morning. Bitcoin's still having a dicey toss around a 90K zone, basically. Wiccan basically right down the middle still. Haven't shaken this out since this early morning. We've been hanging out here since 4 a.m. and it's been a wild ride. We jumped on at about 2:30. We ran all the way up to 89.5 thousand, right? So almost damn near that $90,000 threshold. That's of course going to be the Goldilocks scenario for this main event, which we're still going through right now. The rest of it, we have about 6 or 7 hours, or five or 6 hours. I think 5 or 6 hours until the rest of the CME, our futures options expire for the United States, and that's it. the boot's going to be taken off of the neck of Bitcoin, and we're about ready to see some serious shit, right? Do I still have that up? No, I don't. I was playing around with that clip last night a lot. All right. So anyway, that's what we're dealing with right now, and we're about ready to see some serious shit, I think. Again, I would say it's more likely we're going to 60% start to see a correction here. Again, I scribbled these lines all last night. I'll clean them up the board now, but it's still playing into, this bottom one I drew last at the tail end of last. Oh, it was like 4 a.m., whatever. Of course, and I said USA, of course, sucks. We're going to dump it. That's more than likely what we're going to do because we need a correction to get us farther away from the break-even threshold. But it's still possible we do the opposite too. I mean, all we have to do is touch this one more time and then return back down. Our goal is to stay break-even for the bears and the bulls this morning. That's all we got to do. We just got to head to and hold at least 90K, and we avoid all the pain for the bulls and the bears in this event. I would honestly love to see the bears get wrecked, but you know what? They'll get theirs one day, and they'll never be able to buy Bitcoin again. So it is what it is. All right, moving on. Let's get into some metrics. Let's see what we got here. Take a look at the order books right now on Bitcoin, overall sentiment. We'll jump back and forth to other TradFi networks as we usually do this morning. And I don't know, I'm getting a second, third, fourth win now because I haven't had any sleep in like 48 hours. It's crazy. We just keep jumping on the lives. All right. Let's see what we got here. So Bitcoin's still in this. Wow. We just keep building these up. We can't even see this gap anymore. I mentioned that last night as well too. This is all brand new today as of 6 hours ago. This is all new. This is all new. You can see that there. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Bitcoin has a lot of range of support between 85 and 80 flat. And then if we lose that, we still have 70K. The likelihood of us going to 70K is probably like, 30%, maybe 35% now. Now that we can continue to build these larger and larger areas down below. And since we have two big gaps too, we could go through this, eat it all up, fall back down, eat this all up, and then freaking rocket through this first range here back to about 95, 100,000. I think pretty quickly, although they're getting a lot of larger orders down the center here as well. So we'll have to see if we hit our head first at 92 or just explode past that after this event. But it's all about to go down. I would say it's going to be basically resolved by the weekend, by, of course, Sunday, as per usual. All right. So yeah, Bitcoin's still messing around here, losing 89 now, bouncing back to about 88.7. Okay, so that's the game we're playing right now. Let's look at the overall sentiment as well. In the chat, before I get too far carried away, you guys in the chat, Super Danny's here. Good morning, Super Danny. How's it going, Super Danny? You want to split my bottle of Remy? What the hell, Nebs? I'll split whatever bottle you got, my friend. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Stupid Crypto says Andy. Of course, our well friend Andy in the house, also mentioning that you should be on top of the in top coins, top altcoins, and small cap AI, not in large last cycle's alts, and quote Bill Noble. I've been saying that pretty much all year, that you need to have a diverse portfolio. Half of my entire portfolio is always going to be in Bitcoin, always will be in Bitcoin, for cases like this. It's just safer that way. And I've got some, some more high risk play, but I also have some really big upcoming L1s that I really deem true, value, like SWE and stuff like that. All right, moving on. Okay, I think that's it. I think we caught up with the chat. Effing crypto, yes, Nebs as well. Everyone's feeling that kind of way this morning. And then also Bobbin saying, shouting out to OG, to Andy, who is Bill Noble? I don't know who the hell Bill Noble is either. All right, moving on. Let's take a look and see how the overall sentiment is after we take a look at CNBC and Fox Business. All right, S&P 500, wow, S&P hits a record new all-time high.
And have seen a major rebound for one reason or another this year, whether it's Warner Brothers Discovery with obviously all the M&A activity happening there, or even Tapestry, I think was just on that list as well, and I know we're going to talk about that in a few minutes as well. The rebound we're seeing among some of the retailers too.
All right, well, one name that has not participated as much as those is Strategy, formerly known as MicroStrategy, well known for its bullish bet on Bitcoin, but with its stock and the cryptocurrency both taking hits, the company is now taking a defensive approach to that kind of Bitcoin trade. Mackenzie Sagalos joins us now with all the details on the Strategy trade. Mackenzie.
Hey, good morning, Dom. So it has been a rough year for Strategy. The stock is down nearly 50% year to date, and the company that built its identity around aggressive Bitcoin buying is now pivoting to something that it's never prioritized before: cash. So this week, Strategy disclosed that it's grown its U.S. dollar reserve to $2.2 billion, selling shares to fund it, specifically to cover preferred dividends and debt interest. Now, that reserve didn't exist a month ago. And what's also notable here is what they didn't do in that same window of time. They did not buy Bitcoin. And historically, when prices dip, the company adds to its Bitcoin stake. But this time, they chose liquidity. Strategy holds more than 671,000 Bitcoin at an average acquisition cost of roughly $75,000, according to its latest filing. Now, with Bitcoin near $89,000 today, there's still a cushion, but it's a lot thinner than it used to be. And their Bitcoin yield, that actually went negative this quarter. Now, the overhang here is January 15th. MSCI is deciding whether to kick Strategy out of its indexes, arguing that these digital asset treasury companies look more like investment funds than operating businesses. JP Morgan estimates that index exclusion could trigger about $2.8 billion in passive outflows and up to almost $9 billion if other index providers follow suit. Strategy chairman Michael Saylor pushed back on X, saying that the company is not a fund, and pointed to their software business and the billions in digital credit securities they've issued this year, but the market is not buying it. The premium investors used to pay for Strategy shares has largely evaporated. So bottom line here, Strategy has gone from Bitcoin's most aggressive buyer to a company that is managing liquidity and now waiting to see if it still belongs in the indexes that helped make it a household name. Guys?
They're still questioning their buys. Are you kidding me?
Do we have any idea what would happen? Well, and I'm just wild post-holiday speculation, Mackenzie. If Bitcoin were to have topped out, I'm not saying it has, it may go to $1 million. But if Bitcoin is topped out, what would that mean for Strategy and Michael Saylor? Do we know?
I mean, this cash reserve is a huge tell, right? They didn't have a USD stockpile until December 1st of this year. Now it's more than $2 billion. That is a sign of a company that's preparing for a scenario where capital markets are not friendly. And to your larger point about what this means for the company, it was built on this thesis that Michael Saylor, the chairman, could issue shares at a premium to NAV, buy Bitcoin, and then create this reflexive loop where the premium justified itself. But when NAV drops below 1, which is where we are right now, that flywheel breaks. So issuing stock, it's now dilutive to Bitcoin per share, not accretive. So Strategy can't do what made them famous.
Mackenzie Sagalos. Mackenzie, great stuff. Watching Strategy, watching Michael Saylor, watching Bitcoin. Thank you. Meantime, athleisure names, Lululemon, or even a Nike. Are we throwing that into athleisure, Dom?
They're already out. They're already out. They're off of my interest now. Yeah, those look like Bitcoin's playing out the way I thought it was. We could still go as low as 88, 87 on this move, 87.5. But we could be finding support now. It's still early. We're also dumping before 10 a.m., which of course has been our pretty much active manipulative time frame. All right, so we're watching this as it develops, guys. Going back to 88 in quick succession. Who else could do this crap, guys? I don't know. I've seen too much of this shit.
What are you, stupid?
Too much of this shit, man. Live through it all. All right, we're starting to wake up. Maybe getting a bounce here on the 1 minute. Still early to tell. Too early to tell. Let's see what else is going on in the overall sentiment while Bitcoin, of course, finds its new low. Again, I want to remind you, this is the longest time frame we've ever stayed above the bear trend line from 10/10. That's right, October 10th. I keep reiterating this as well. We're still developing that time frame, but we're already past a day and a half now. Day and 17 hours. A day, actually more than that. I am a little off there. About 2 days, almost 2 days. It'll be 2 days by this afternoon. So the previous time we bounced up here and bounced out of it, we were only up here a day and 2 hours. So just keep that for food for thought too. We do want to keep this range, stay above this, of course, bear trend, and flip that into support. At some point, we really need 93, 94, just a hair away from max pain from the for the bears to make that happen. So maybe we can at least get back on schedule. And we've got to get back above the fire sale. I'm pretty sure this line here, if I go back, is the fire sale. It's been forever since we scrolled back that far anymore. No, we're nowhere near the fire sale, I don't think. Bitcoin right now should be like 96 or something on the fire sale. Where the hell is this fire sale? That's it right here, I think. Right there. Yep. Okay, that is probably the fire sale here then. I'm pretty sure I don't have the text on here anymore. I think so. Alright, whatever. Alright, getting back into it, guys. We got to get back into all the metrics, all the things. We got to, of course, keep looking into what's going on with the rest of our space. Looks like looks like Kramer's also off today, too. All the big guys are taking the day off. Okay, travelers, face forecast, winter weather advisories coming. Oh my God, thank God I'm nowhere up north anyway. Doesn't look like Chicago is going to get hit too bad, but most of it's coming for New York right now, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. All right, so if you guys are in those northern states, you might want to bundle up. It's about to get icy. All right, let's get back in the chat real quick, catch up with you guys, and then look at the overall sentiment. We got a lot to go over as well. Okay, we'll start with that. Fear and greed right now looking probably really greedy. Actually, not as greedy as I was expecting. Still up 56. We're down about 2%, 2 points from yesterday. We're at 58 yesterday. How are you guys doing in the chat? Crypto Noble, ex-stockbroker for 20 plus years, says Andy. What the hell? She looks like my future wife. What the hell, Bobbin? Yep, they keep shape-shifting, says No Name. That's right. They're all reptilians. Oh, never forget. Never surrender to the reptilian overlords.
What are you, stupid?
Don't listen to me, guys. I'm crazy. All right, moving on. Okay, that much for the earphones. In this economy? Eargasms. Yeah, for eargasms. In this economy? Yeah, 100% Cliff. Eargasm. Oh, geez. But you need a good sound of music. F10 M11 Pro with Cubus 200K bitrate or lossless. Says OG Bobbin. Cliff, what did you buy Simon's Cat? Oh my God, you're still asking everyone they bought Simon's Cat. Source of music. Jeez. All right. Crypto Noble sounds like he knows his stuff, says OG Bobbin. I haven't fed Simon's Cat yet, says Cliff. Oh boy, someone's got to check and see if that cat's alive or dead. That's the whole theory, right? Cliff is if it was a sign when it popped down the YouTube feed. And listen to Jesus, says OG Bobbin. All right. So right now, overall fear and greed for the stock market. Traditional stock markets are looking at 56 in greed. Right now, we're also going to look at crypto fear and greed. How are we holding up here? Still looking at extreme fear at 20. I think we lost a few points here as well. I don't think we came up at all. Maybe we were at 18 yesterday. No, I'm pretty sure we were like 22 or 24. Anyway, still sitting at 20 in extreme greed on crypto. Let's look at the Dixie. See how that's faring as well. 97.92, still hanging out around 98. We need this to go further down for risk on assets, of course. What in the hell is this? Oh my God. This was, I guess, just Christmas Day, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day going flat, of course, because the markets were closed. Got it. Gotcha. We are starting to fall down. We had a little bit of a rise out of the holiday, but we are starting to lose that a little bit here. It's still early, but of course, down into the right on the 5-day, the month, of course, the 3-month, and not so much the 6-month, but everything else year to date, of course, down into the right on the dollar. Death to the dollar, I say. All right, taking a look at total crypto market caps and what's Bubbles doing right now on the top 100 assets on the day. Looks like everything's starting to kind of come up on at least 1% on average per every asset in the top 100. Merlin's down 6%. Is this the Canton Network down 6%? That's the only thing really moving in any decent capacity here on the day. On the weekly, we got 10% off Pump.Fun, 15% off Aave, which is a pretty big move on the week. We don't see those much anymore these days. And IP Story down 12%. Even SWE is off almost 4% on the weekly. That's a decent move there. 0.6%, pump.fun. Again, we're big movers here, like 15s is what we're looking for. Again, big DCA opportunistic gains. On the monthly, we're looking at 40s, mostly 40s. That's kind of our nice round number we look for. On the lows, maybe 30s here, but yeah, we want to kind of get some of this blood, drink some of it up. ICP still down 27%. That's been my go-to here lately. BitTensor, then 28% off right now on the month. You guys want to go to, again, coins with real utility that we're moving into next year with. Aster's down 36%. IP Story's down 44% on the month. Pump That Fund's down 36-37. I'm just not feeling most of these assets. Like most days, we're running out of time or running out of opportunities. Render's down 28%. Maybe this is the time to get into Render. Down 83% on the year. Most assets, especially AI, are all still down 75-80% on the year. HBAR 21, still not big enough, man. I'm going to stick with, Tau and ICP for my top picks in the top 100. Even XRP is down 15%. Maybe that is one of the top coins you want to look at with that big of a move to the downside. Yeah, that's crazy, man. They're bleeding. They're bleeding out. Down 20% on the year. Even after the giant run. That's crazy, man. It's nuts. All right, moving on. Top 200 assets as well. Let's see what's going on. With the top 200. On the day, DCR's up 22%. Prom, which I think just entered our space here, the top 200, which it just did today. Never heard of this coin. Let's take a look and see what's going on with this Prom thing, right? Shall we? While we're over here, let's take a look at the overall market cap coming up today. We're up about $4 billion, I believe. No, $40 billion. Yes, $40 billion right now on market cap. And that just happened, of course, in the last 4 hours or so. So hopefully we get a bit of a reversal today. We really need something. It is a Friday, low liquidity, right after a holiday. I'm not expecting the moon. I'm looking more so at Sunday. We'll get into that, of course, tonight. Guys, don't forget, tonight we're also doing our giveaway. If you haven't, of course, joined the Discord, please jump over there and join the Discord. All you got to do is hit the link down below and click on this little fire emoji, which will let you on into the chaos. Read the rules page. Just don't be a dick. And, yeah, you can join the rest of the Chaos Club. all right. Anyway, I came over here to basically remind you guys we're doing, of course, our giveaway, our Silver Wrench giveaway, provided to you by no other than Cody, our crypto jeweler in the house. He's going to be giving away these silver charms, real silver charms. He has crafted himself with orange sapphires. So don't forget to be there tonight, guys. It's tonight. We're doing our first major giveaway. That's, again, with silver. At $75, $80, $82 in Shanghai right now? That's kind of ridiculous. All right, December 26th, of course, 8 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Be there, be square. And of course, all you got to do to put yourself in for the entry, we're going to write your name down and put it in a hat, old style. Like the old days, man, old days. Yeah, all you gotta do to participate is just come on and, give us a super chat. It's any amount will get you on the entry list. All right. That's all I got for you on that. Let's get back into it, guys. Let's take a look at this Prom token over on, Crypto, Coin Market Cap. See what's going on with this thing. I've never heard of it. It just entered our top 200 assets here today. So right now it's looking at $150 million of market cap. Not too bad. It's got a max supply of 20 million Prom tokens, roughly 19.25. My brain rounds numbers, you know. And it looks like the circulating supply is almost damn near 100%. So 18.25 million. I do like that. So it looks sound on the at least on going through the first check here. Prom.io is an emerging L2 blockchain built on top of Polygon, CDK, and ZK Stack, the delivery modular ZK EVM solution. Prom aims to provide a high-performance, scalable, and secure infrastructure for decentralized applications, non-fungible tokens, and decentralized finance. Users can start their journey on Prom by adding the chain on their MetaMask. And of course, we know that MetaMask has definitely been building up quite a bit here this year. Also, Polygon's coming back too, of course, with Polymarket. hopefully by next year. It's supposed to happen this month, but yeah, I don't think they're going to launch next week. Probably going to wait till next year to get back to the United States. All right, so yeah, maybe this is one of those you want to take a look at. I like the tokenomics, to be honest. I'd have to know a little bit more about the project, but just a quick little deep dive on it. This is what I see. All right, moving on. Okay, so what else we have here? Also looking for, good DCA opportunities here on the month, on the top 200. Jido's been one of my top picks here. We're looking for 30s and 40s. It's 28%. We're running out of options, guys. I gotta start rounding up, right? Maybe Hex is in your life, but it is a Dino coin. It hasn't really done much at all ever. It's down 85% on the year, but maybe that's the one you need, right? Starknet's still bleeding, down 45% now on the month. Wormhole, again, if it was a little bit more off, I'd be like, yeah, let's lump that in there as well. I do like Wormhole, but it could be a little bit more cheaper. It is looking like it's finding its bottom, like a lot of these other assets could be sitting at bottoms right now. IOTA down 26, Pith down 21. All these other things aren't down quite enough to really take a huge bite out. DCA in a big way today. So I'm going to probably just stick with Jido today. It's the only thing I see that hits that Goldilocks, like, boom, utility, and oversold enough to really get in. IMX is almost there too. It's like Wormhole, just 25, only 25, one at least 30. So Jido is going to be my top pick for today. All right, on the top 200 again, not financial advice, guys, just my 2 sats, right? Just my 2 sats.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, getting back to TradFi, guys. Then we got to get into crypto news in about 5 minutes. I'm running on E. No sleep. Let's see how Bitcoin's doing. 87,300. Still testing these lows right now after the sell-off that I had predicted. Ooh, wow. I'm not surprised at all. I'm really not surprised at all. Nope. All right. If I can get back to these smaller time frames, yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe. There we go. All right, there we go. Yep, still doing the thing. Okay, let's get back in here. What are they talking about at news? Also, guys, News Live. Don't forget News Live. I'm trying to save you guys money. You don't need to pay for a subscription for every damn tiny little thing in your life. I don't. I sure as hell don't. I don't have the money for that. I'm living on my stack for the rest of my life. CNN, MSNBC, CNBC, Fox News, you name it, it's here over at newslive.com. Okay, and don't pay for something you get for free. Okay, so yeah, going back to TradFi. What are we looking at? What are we talking about? They're on break. Okay. I did want to mention something I heard them squabble about back and forth on TradFi this morning. I doubt I'll find it. But they did have an open conversation a little bit about what was it? Consumers going back to retail, and a lot of the performance or shopping was due to people having to purchase more clothing because they just dropped the weight a size due to their weight. All these people taking these OZ drugs, right? Ozempic like drugs. So they're talking about that this morning. I can't find the clip, but I just wanted to remind you guys that it's weird stuff happening. It's a weird world we live in now these days. All right, let's take a look at CNBC and see what they're talking about. Anything else? AI wins this Christmas.
Something interesting as we talk about the LLM wars going into 2026. At least consumers on Christmas Day were really excited to use Meta, Google, and of course, OpenAI, guys.
Steve, we were just talking about it here as you were talking as well. I just downloaded Gemini. I tweaked with it over the weekend. It was fantastic. I'm not knocking any of the other chatbots, but having used them all, I would say that Gemini, at least right now for the Sullivan family, is the best. It looked like it was ranking that way on the App Store as well. Is Google sort of winning the AI battle right now?
Well, ChatGPT was ranked ahead, but I did clock that as well. The fact that Gemini...
All right. They're definitely coming back. You can tell in market cap, right? In terms of relevance. So let's take a look at Fox B and see what else we got here. And then we're going to jump into crypto news. It's time to get into that. We're about a minute away for jumping into crypto news. And they got on break anyway over at Fox B. All right, let's take a look at some of the headlines just real quickly on TradFi, and then we'll jump into crypto news. Stocks are a little changed. Wall Street heads for winning week. And of course, all things are higher in traditional finance right now as Bitcoin struggles with its largest expiry event ever. $23 billion on the line for Bitcoin right now. The final shakeout is going to occur at about 3 or 4 p.m. here in the United States for the CME market. futures market, and we did, of course, already experienced the Deribit sell-off, or of course, expiry last night. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Trump wants a massive new battleship. Experts say it will be a bomb magnet. Market sentiment has made a huge reversal. Here's why and what it means going forward. Google quietly allows Gmail users to change embarrassing old email addresses. Oh, that's cool. Oh my God. I'm sure we all have plenty of those, right? Zelensky says he will meet with Trump in Florida on Sunday for talks in Ukraine security guarantees. So maybe we're getting that conversation going again, although that's been a whole year of going nowhere. Johnson & Johnson holds mid-stage trial for experimental eczema drug. And how AI markets may splinter between monetizers and manufacturers. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over all of it. On TradFi news, let's jump into some crypto news. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph this morning. It's been 2 days of very lackluster news from them. All right, Trust Wallet will cover $7 million loss in Christmas Day hack. You guys have been carrying this. We talked about it a couple days ago. Trust Wallet was, had its a large hack that basically, voided the, what was it? Oh my God. Their users got hit. Bear with me, guys. I'm working on E, man. I'm 2 coffees in with like 30 minutes of sleep, from 4 a.m. last night. Trust Wallet will cover $7 million loss in Christmas Day hack. This was the hot wallet, of course, the Trust Wallet extension for your browser. That, of course, guys, you want to make sure you have a cold storage solution set up. You don't want to lose all of your assets on these exchanges or these hot wallets. Make sure you of course, have a signed device where you are safe. I would suggest maybe a Ledger, a Trezor, or, I like Tangent, but they're still a little risky because they don't have that physical signing device, right? If you have just a card, right? A card. All right. So anyway, Trust Wallet losers lost about $7 million in Christmas Day exploit that has been planned since early December. Trust Wallet's browser extension version 2.68 was compromised by a security incident impacting desktop users. Trust Wallet said on Thursday's X post it advised users to upgrade to version 2.89. Last time we saw something like this happen, it was because of people using what was it? That freaking software engineer platform where they share basically code back and forth, and you can just hide a string of code in there, throw it on the open for people to use. And and this shit happens all the time. This is like, I don't know, the umpteenth time we've covered this year. Cryptocurrency wallet exploits have been increasing over the digital assets investors. Personal wallet compromises account for 37% of value stolen in 2025 if the 1.4 billion Bybit hack in February is excluded, according to Chain Analysis. All right, moving on. So again, guys, stay safe. Stay safe out there. Get a cold storage device if you don't already have one already today. Learn to use one. Protect yourself. I can tell you, it saved my ass many, many times. And only move a percentage, your entire net worth, over the blockchain into these more riskier devices, which are like hot wallets, of course, and exchanges. Bitcoin Treasury crackdown. Asia embraces stablecoins. Asia Express 2025. Bitcoin market fundamentals couldn't be better, says Strategy. Anything else we got taken away here? It is Friday. Again, slow for the traditional markets and the news, liquidity, everything. Meme coins go for Christmas cheer to cold reality, sinking 65% in a year. We haven't heard nothing out of even the ones that got ETFs haven't really done anything this year. Ethereum in 2026. Not feeling any of these articles today. El Salvador's Bitcoin aspirations were brought closer to Earth in 2025. We already covered that, I believe, 2 days ago. Definitely behind on the news here on Cointelegraph. I got some stuff to share with you guys on X though, so don't worry. If we don't find anything breaking today. XRP's retirement plan. Here's how it will work. This is so weird over at Daily Coin. They actually mark these headlines. I said this last night. I was like, what the hell? This is built for normies now.
You stupid?
Should I take this article as bullish or bearish? No one even thinks anymore. Okay. Best crypto-friendly banks to use in 2026. Of course, they're all going to be 80% of the big banks are all going to be in crypto next year. Just a spoiler. We don't need to read that thing. 89K Bitcoin stalls in. Big buyers step back XRP as retirement plan. Here's how it works. Oh yeah. So the 1 week we have a holiday, we pull back on the inflows on ETFs, and everyone loses their freaking minds. And we just had the largest buy-in ever 2 weeks ago. The likes we haven't seen for Bitcoin's ETF, purchases, the OG wallets and everything since 2012. 2012. All right. Bybit relaunches in UK after 2-year regulatory pause, and Fed eases restrictions on banks, crypto activities. I'm not feeling any of these articles. Nothing. Big for XRP, Swift talks, command, HBAR awakening. Yeah, we definitely need a lot of these OG coins, man. Especially the ones that America came out and said they're gonna support. Are definitely needing a life support. Needing life support. All right, what else we got? Let's take a look at one more news outlet, and then we're gonna jump back into TradFi one more time, and then just get into the real news over on crypto Twitter. All right, news.bitcoin.com. Bitcoin price tiptoes on the edge. Will 80K, 89K be the launchpad for or a trapdoor? And that's still where we're hanging out right now, right around 87, 86, 86.9 now. We just broke 87. How low can we go? How low can we go? Well, I'm hoping that we just bounce off of the bear trend line at the lowest here. That'll be about 86.5, 86.5. But we're already starting to wick. We'll see. This is still early, still the 1 minute. And before 10 a.m., oh, no, we're already crossing the 10 a.m. So we could continue this. I was predicting we were going to sell off at 10 a.m. Come back up and, of course, try to fight us back to 90K. We got to stay around 90K and we got to bounce off here at some time today, or else the bears are going to win and a mass liquidation event to the downside is going to occur. Look at this volume, guys. I haven't seen volume like this in a long time. Holy shit. Wow, that's crazy. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Trading volume right now, $33 billion in the last 24 hours. Holy shit. This is nuts, guys. This is nuts. We're getting heated. Look at this. I haven't seen anything like that in a long time. Last time we seen anything like that was it was at 9 o'clock on Christmas Day, but it didn't ramp like that, man. That looks explosive. Look how thick those bands are. Holy hell. Wow. It's about to get real. All right. We're going to see some serious shit soon. What else we got here? Oh yeah, I want to get into silver too. Garba Kiyosaki warns $70 silver signals hyperinflation. Predicts $200 price by 2026. I think that's an old article anyway, but yeah, that's what I've been calling for. These crazy numbers going into 2026. I don't think people are bullish enough. It might even be as high as $500 by 2027 if we go that route. And the demands from the AI, these data centers and robotics are going to require this, guys. Don't forget missiles as well. What else? Argentine analysts believe economic tetherization might be in 2026 Congress roadmap. Man, I'm just not getting anything good today, man. Grayscale predicts 10 crypto investing themes fueling upside across 6 crypto sectors. We can take a look at that. That's interesting. Take on next year. Grayscale sees institutional era defining the crypto markets in 2026. These are the sectors you need to pay attention to. 10 of them is basically all the sectors, though. We only have so many, right? We only have so many. If I were to guess, top 10 right now: DeFi, obviously, DePIN, medical, security, real world asset. Real world asset. What am I missing? Those are definitely going to be on this list, though. All right. Real utility, guys. Real utility. I don't know if gaming is going to make the list. Maybe by the middle of the year, we might get another push for gaming, but it's not going to happen until maybe March, April, May. Okay, what else we got? Okay. We expect rising valuations across all 6 crypto sectors in 2026. We believe the price of Bitcoin could exceed its previous high in the first half of the year, coming from Grayscale, defining its 6 crypto sectors as currency, smart contract platforms, financials, consumer and culture, artificial intelligence, and utilities and services. The framework is designed to capture the full range of blockchain-based use cases across digital asset markets. We expect ongoing macro demand for alternative stores of value, regulatory clarity to drive privacy. Don't forget privacy. I forgot that one as well. Institutional investment into public blockchain technology. The report continues to contrast that outlook with traditional monetary systems emphasizing the outlook for fiat currencies is increasingly uncertain, in contrast to what we highly confident that the 20 millionth Bitcoin will be mined in March of 2026. That's crazy, guys. Only 1 more million of Bitcoin remaining to be mined after next year. Together, these statements from Grayscale's key takeaways around the convergence of macroeconomic stress, predictable digital asset supply, clear regulation, expanding exchange traded product access, and a structural shift towards sustaining institutional participation in crypto markets. Grayscale's top 2026 10 crypto investing themes. All right, let's see if I get a quick outline here. Probably not. Let's see. Grayscale defines the 6 crypto sectors, cryptocurrencies. We expect ongoing macro demand from alternative stores of value. I feel like I just read this damn thing, man. Did they not cite it on here? Okay, 6th, AI centralization. Why does it start at 6? Let me go 6, 5. Is it 6 or 10? What the hell? All right, I don't have all day to read this. Why does Grayscale believe 2026 markets will be a structural shift for crypto markets? Grayscale argues the sustained institutional adoption, regulatory clarity. I guess they just outlined this, but I didn't actually go into further. Okay, yeah, I think I do start here. I think I read some of them already. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, first, the dollar debasement risk is expected to drive demand for monetary alternatives. Second, the regulatory clarity is projected to support adoption for digital assets. Third, the reach of stablecoins is expected to grow. Yeah, we're talking about maybe up to $2 trillion in the next few years, like 2 or 3 years. Just in stablecoins alone in our space. It's going to be, of course, adding to the overall crypto market cap. Following the Genius Act, and that's probably going to be by August next year. Again, that's all going to go into full effect and be insane by the middle of next year. Asset tokenization is described as reaching an inflection point. That's the 4th. 5th is stronger privacy solutions are expected to be required as blockchain technology grows mainstream. Don't forget, guys, they're building this privacy solution for almost every blockchain now. After, of course, Zcash blew up. That became a huge trend. They even have one for Bitcoin already in the works right now as well. You can use that, of course, via the Lightning Network. 6th, AI centralization expected to create demand for blockchain-based solutions. 7th, decentralized finance is expected to accelerate, led by lending. 8th, the mainstream adoption is expected to require next generation infrastructure. 9th, the investors are expected to focus more on sustainable revenue. And 10th, investors are expected to seek staking by default. And yeah, it's definitely going to get a lot of the institutional investors to jump right on into Solana and Ethereum's ecosystems right away out the gate next year. All right, that's Grayscale's predictions for, of course, which sectors to, of course, take advantage of into 2026. All right, let's see what else we have. Anything else on Bitcoin.com news? I don't think so. It's been kind of slow. Let's jump back to TradFi one more time, and then we're going to dump into the real news over on X. Guys, how you feeling in the chat? Let's see how the poll's doing. Where will Bitcoin be by the end of today? I asked you guys in the chat. 40% of you guys saying we're going to be pretty much where we started at 90K. We're still honoring the, wow, look at that Bart Simpson there. We're still honoring the bear trend line from October 10th and still staying above it. And it's the longest stretch we've ever had above this trend line. Where again, we're getting close to 2 days now. Almost there. Breaking again a new length of time record. Ooh, since October. Okay, let's get back into TradFi real quick, see what they're talking about.
Yes, you escape the chaos.
Exactly. I don't know.
You can never escape the chaos.
They don't want a bunch of planes sitting here in the New York metro area that they can't get out for a few days, maybe. So I don't know. Maybe it's something like that.
Josh, all right, they're talking about weather. All right, CNBC. What are we talking about over here? They're on break, and Fox Business, please be on break so I can jump into real news. Yes, over on X. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. All right, let's dive into some more crypto news that matters. Before I go into unfiltered, unvetted news, I do have some things I want to share with you that I was doom scrolling this morning. Yeah, look at this. Just in, Putin says that he wants the U.S. To use Europe's largest nuclear power plant for Bitcoin and crypto mining in an ongoing peace negotiation from Commerçant. So this has been breaking as of the last 24 hours. Apparently, as I just read earlier, Zelensky is going to be meeting with Trump in Florida over the weekend, and this might be getting brought up as, you know, there's peace arrangements are going back and forth. And yeah, of course, we have a lackluster amount of power here in the States. Bullish, the state of Arizona has proposed removing all taxes on Bitcoin. We've been covering this over the last few days. This is, of course, a new bill emerging in Arizona. That to rival the likes of Ohio's, which already passed and is already in effect. $500 purchases of course, with an exception to taxes in Ohio. This will be everything. No taxes on Bitcoin in the state of Arizona if they pull that off. Let's see. Shanaka Anselm Pereira says, breaking. Japan just ended its 80 years of pacifism. The Japan cabinet approved a record $58 billion defense budget, the largest military expansion since World War II. And this is not just spending; it's a civilizational shift. The numbers: $6.2 billion for standoff strike missiles, $1.13 billion for Type 12 cruise missiles, $640 million for Shield massive drone swarms across air, sea, and water by 2028. $1 billion for next-gen fighter jets in UK with UK and Italy. Japan hits a 2% of GDP of defense on March, 2 years early, and what makes them the world's third largest military spender after the U.S. and China. That's crazy. What triggered this? Japan Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi declared in November that Japan will be materialized. Responded to if China moves into Taiwan. Beijing's response travel warnings submit cancellations, and this week their defense ministry called for all peace-loving nations to contain Japan's materialistic revival. South Korea just secured a U.S. deal for the nuclear-powered submarines. U.S. announced a $11 billion, $11 billion in arms to Taiwan. Damn. Largest package ever. Damn, that's nuts. Trump is pushing Japan toward 3.5% GDP defense spending. This isn't an arms race, it's preparation. The pattern, every major Pacific ally is simultaneously abandoning post-World War II constraints, building strike capabilities, and preparing for a Taiwan contingency. The last time the Pacific saw a military buildup to the speed was in the 1930s. Oh boy, you guys know how that ended. Yes, we do. World War I into World War II. Yes, folks. What's your read? Difference working? Our countdown starting. Share your thoughts here over on X. Crazy, if true, that we're going into World War III soon. And again, I reiterate this earlier. I wanted to do it again. The Shanghai silver price is now sitting at an all-time high of $82 right now. All right. Let's get back into unfiltered, unvetted doom scrolling. See if we get banned on the channel today. Jeez, guys, what a crazy day. Putin says Bitcoin mining key point in Trump's. They're still talking about that. This one just got reposted an hour ago from Bitcoin News. Of course, that's part of the peace deal. Allegedly, we're gonna be using their power plants to supply power to America. Bitcoin falls 87,500 as U.S. market opens. We, of course, observed that. Breaking U.S. M2 money supply rises another 4.3%. There we go. And we've been covering this the last few days as all of the countries around the world, including Japan, China, Taiwan, everybody, of course, turning the money printer on for 2026. All right, and you guys know what comes next. Bitcoin's price surge. That's always what happens. Breaking, Japan is set to begin a deep sea extraction test for rare earth, rich mud off Minatori Island at around 1,900 kilometers southeast of Tokyo. This marks the world's first attempt to continuously lift rare earth laden mud from a depth of 6,000 meters. Okay, so that's news. Anything else we haven't covered yet? Crypto bill could pass this year. No. No, they're not going to do that next week. There's no way. We got 1 week left, guys. Not even a week. We got 3 days left in the year coming back from Christmas. If Congress even comes back. And this is ridiculous. Highly unlikely. Gold ripping versus Bitcoin. Gold is ripping versus Bitcoin. Yes, that was a few days ago. The cost of an iPhone in Bitcoin. I always love these, of course, if you guys know the original meme on this. It's been ridiculous that we follow this through. The iPhone 6s Plus used to cost 2.67 Bitcoin, now costs just 0.01. Of course, going from 2015 to 2025, just 10 years ago. Anything else? Putin says, talking about power for crypto mining. Yes, so that's the original article there from the Kyiv Post. That's from, of course, all of the shout outs about Putin in peace talks with America and Ukraine. Trump opens the door for crypto deals. Donald Trump said he's appointing Democrats at the SEC and CFTC in certain areas. The line matters. Crypto bills stuck in a partisan gridlock. Consensus appointments change the math. Regulatory clarity moves faster, and less SEC overreach risk. Innovation gets a green light. This isn't an ideology; it's leverage. And it looks like he's, being more favorable to more open to what do they call bipartisan arrangement. Guys, crypto has always been bipartisan. That's the thing I really hate. If it wasn't for some of the extremists over on the left holding this stuff back, like Elizabeth Warren, and getting the president to veto last year. If you guys remember what happened last year, I'll never forget it. It's been a wild ride. All right, what else we got? Fun fact, Bitcoin has now as many users as the internet did in 1997. Here we go, guys. We're running into the dot-com bubble. Coming soon. If this is any indication of that, we're only a year or two away from mass adoption. That's happened, of course, in 99. Let's go. And this is also the fastest adoption curve we've ever had in any technology. Jim Cramer said that live on CNBC that NVIDIA isn't as important as strategy. MSTR. Really? He said that?
Company than just a Bitcoin accumulator, which is what people were saying. But I just want to put it in context. There are people who are so fixated on Mr., as we always call it in the trading desk, MSTR, that they're more fixed. I will go so far as to say that NVIDIA is not as important as MSTR. At least
to
today.
some, yes.
To some.
Well, when you are on the hook for these dividends, and they're material,
right? And preferred counts
and your Bitcoin doesn't provide cash flow, and your software business doesn't really provide cash
which
flow,
is not really a business.
The reserve to you makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it made a lot of sense.
Buys you some time.
Yeah, because you can do a whamma jamma against the shorts. The shorts are pressing it down. You can just do a pincer movement, really surround them. This man knows how to do this stuff. And I'm not talking about, okay.
All right, I guess that means we're going to go lower, guys. That's an older video for sure. I saw the S&P 500 was only worth 68.90 or something like that on that video. So it's probably, if I were to be if I were to guess on that, probably Wednesday. Probably, that video is from Wednesday, probably. Merry Christmas to everyone. Adam Livingston, especially all the MicroStrategy bears and haters and losers who will continue to be proven incorrect for 2026 and beyond. The orange singularity is inevitable. And Jesus love you. And of course, the Bitcoin Jesus does as well. That is a bad Santa sailor, man. What the hell? Oh, wow. This is so real. Merry Crashmas, guys. 2025 is over soon. All right. Let's jump back over to TradFi, see what else is going on. It seems like we're getting nothing else out of the news today. S&P 500 is only $60 away from 7,000. That was also Tom Lee's prediction as well at the beginning of the year, if you remember that. All right. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing right now. Still bouncing off of that trend line. Yes. Awesome to see that. At least honoring it for now. We don't want to go much lower than this because the bulls are going to have a heart attack if we go lower than 84K. It's going to be a mass. It's going to be a huge liquidation event. Huge. We're talking billions and billions of dollars in just Bitcoin on today. All right. So that's still, going on. We still have this huge ramp and volume on a Friday, man. On a Friday, it's nuts. We still have about $34 billion in trading volume this morning alone so far on Bitcoin. Let's get back in the chat, catch up with you guys. How you guys feeling this morning? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, like and subscribe as the King of Ohio reminds me every day to shill harder. Do this floppy. If I can show the floppy. The simulation just wants to break down every time I show the floppy. Guys, we're out of the studio, of course, this month, observing the holidays with friends and family here in sunny Florida. And, yeah, we'll be back, of course, next month. Probably the end of next month, when the real, bull season starts. My theory, anyway. Right. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What am I missing? Jake the Snake is also here to take you away and distract you with some jams. What the hell? Oh my god, that's all I could probably pretty much play there from Jake the Snake. Thanks again for coming out, guys. Silver is my favorite altcoin currently, besides ZBank. Yes, Jake. Yes. Bitcoin is reversing, says no name. No name? Is it? Not quite yet. The sun only sets on Ohio's kingdom for 3 hours. 8 hours? Oh, at 8 hours. There you go. 8 hours. Oh no. I think I broke the live stream again. Dang it. This happened last night again, too. There we go. I just got it back. I broke the chat. All right, what else we have in the chat? Here is the North Sweden. The sun never sets in the summer. Seriously? You just have endless sun? That sounds like hell. That sounds like hell.
What are you, stupid?
Cliff says, what does Jimmy Cramer know about jamming in? I know, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. He says some really strange shit sometimes, especially when he's talking about being more pro strategy than NVIDIA right now. There might be something to that, but that's usually a top signal from Kramer, right? Salutations, Manbush. Jake the Snake, shout out to Manbush there. What else we have? There's it doesn't sound pleasant, OG. How do your plants feel about it? That's what I said, Jake. That's exactly what I said. It sounds like hell. Sand 24/7. Sun. Losing my voice, damn it. That's why you have auto flowers, says OG Bobbin. Yeah, someone in the chat, Andy, of course, knows about those fake plants. Apparently that's all the rage these days with the rich. Fake grass and plants. Jake the Snake says, what is it? Nothing burger last night. Yeah, the King of Ohio guessed it. Yeah, you know what? We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you, King. We'll give it to you. Definitely was a nothing burger last night, for sure. For sure, my friend. For sure. But we did get the breakout initially, right before the main event, right? 3 a.m. 9 o'clock we rolled it, and then we dumped it a little bit there, and that was it. That's all we got from that event. Again, the other event's going to occur at about 4 p.m., and we're going to probably do a pop-up live stream for that one as well. Could see more pain on Bitcoin. It is a low liquidity Friday. That's typically what we see. Okay, Jake the Snake. Salutations, Sire of Ohio. Yes, Sire. Thank you, Otaku Midnight. Yeah, 300 live was lit. Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and watching that go down as well. I went the duck to sleep. I'll say this, Jake the Snake. Yep, as we typically do, go the duck to sleep. We didn't play that video though. That was one thing we were too tired to even remember to play. Oh man, I definitely gotta get some sleep this afternoon though. I am all messed up, guys. All messed up on my sleep. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin's still hanging in here. We are not in max pain territory yet. Bitcoin's still holding 86.7, 86.5, bouncing off of the bear trend line. That's all I ask, man, is that we just, of course, flip this trend into support and ride it up further. We got to really get back above the fire sale, though, at 93,000. That's really got to be. And my guess is we're probably not going to see that if this does play out to the downside, which I think is a 60% chance it will, that we're probably not going to flip this until about Sunday. That's my idea. Of course, what are we looking at here? Sunday's going to be... Oh, yeah, that's also my general rip prediction as well. Don't forget that. I got... yeah, that's... Oh, I guess today is the beginning of it. But... oh, my God, can't change this. Sunday, of course, is where we get the recoveries most of the time, anyway, from the market. Sunday. Yeah, so that's still in place there. Yeah, it needs to be over a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. So we got to flip this back to bullish by Sunday, I think, for us to have a really good positive market open. If we can at least get back above maybe 90 before, maybe something like that. We see something like this, one leg down after 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Maybe we can flip this and then climb this back up. It's going to probably be maybe like some crazy candle. I would love to see a crazy candle. We haven't seen a crazy candle in a long time. And then we just kind of settle on here. I'd love for something like that to play out. It's likely we see something like that with more downward pressure first. Retest maybe 80K at the very, very lowest. Let's see how the chat's feeling about these probabilities. 34% of you guys saying we're going to remain at 90K with the next one. You guys, wow, we're very divided between bullish and bearish here. Look at these numbers. What the hell is these numbers, guys? What is this? This is what you gave me. Holy hell. 34% of you guys say 90K. 30% of you guys say 70K. Then 18% deadlock between 100K and 80K. What is this? What is this?
What are you, stupid?
This is going to be nothing to work with the odds from the chat. Completely divided 100% there. Insane. Insane. Yeah, by the end of the day, I don't think we're going to be at 70K, that's for sure. I'd say more likely we're going to be somewhere between 80 and 90. More than likely, that's where we're going to land. But we could see a max exodus. People playing whale games, shaking it out before, of course, the end of the year. We still have one more week, though. One more week. 4 or 5 days, whatever it is. 5 days left. 5 days left. All right. So that's enough ranting now on Bitcoin. Let's get back one more run through TradFi. See if there's anything left to squeeze out of the news today. It is again low liquidity Friday. Very, very, very few news outlets covering anything major today. Either it's Friday. People just got back from Christmas or they're still out on their trips. All right. So Bloomberg is still on break. CNBC. What do they got? CNBC Business, California flooding. Yep, they're still flooding over there.
And people were under flood watches, and Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency in multiple Southern California counties.
Yeah, we talked about that last night. SoCal is like decimated. Crazy. Getting overrun by muddy water. What else we have here? Fox B. 2025 home buyers struggle with rising mortgage rates. Yeah.
House. And it's also hard for our empty nesters to leave and then have to take, they want to take that mortgage with them. So it has been a big challenge, especially in our higher end market where people don't want to leave their 3% rate to go up to a 6% rate. It is creating a major affordability problem.
Well, you're in the New York City area. Are we still seeing people that drift south to either Texas, even Tennessee, Florida? Is that still going on, or is that has that dried up?
Are you kidding me?
It's sort of
Florida's
it's a mix.
disaster.
I think some people are still going to Florida a little bit down south. They want to leave, but Florida's become so expensive.
Yes.
I think everyone's kind of at a standstill, which is why we're at still historic levels of low supply, which is making it really hard for our buyers. We represent a lot of buyers moving from Manhattan to the suburbs, and I feel for them right now because the bidding wars are outrageous. We are seeing situations where we have up to 24 bids on a property.
They're pricing everyone out of the state. Wow. I'm down there right now.
Well, here's to more inventory in the new year.
It's not about inventory. It's about affordability. The normies, can't afford anything right now. Nothing. They are pinching pennies to get on by. All right. This is silly TradFi news. Okay. Let's get back into crypto news one more time, guys, and then call it for the day. I'm gonna come back again, more than likely around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, to do another pop-up live stream with you guys and cover the rest of what's left in the options expiry event. That's right. We have, of course, the American futures to, of course, expire. That happens around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 or 4. I think it's like 3. We'll probably be back at 3:30 because I think it's 4 p.m. For the CME futures expiry. All right, and that'll be the rest of what we're looking at today. So far, we're selling off. That's most of what we are, doing today. There is a wow, a 0.14% price change today on the 24-hour. That's ridiculous. Only down $191. Basically, a big giant Bart Simpson on the day. Okay, let's see. Not a political profession opinions. I'm missing something, guys, and I'm about ready to break down. I am on E. I need to pass out. This coffee's fleeing me. Lowe's in. Yes. Jake the Snake says, Shilly. Don't forget the Shilly. Don't forget also to Shill. That's right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Try to, of course, get to 1,500 subs. That's our next target. And we just broke 1,100 this week. I'm so proud of everyone. We got there, guys. And I'm proud of Bitcoin, too. All I want for Christmas is us to stay above the bear trend line. That's it. Before the end of the year. That's all I want. Going into the monthly, this low would be explosive for the beginning of 2026. Man, I would just, face melting. I'm excited. Governor may be a nuisance. Many nuisance. Just wants more federal taxpayer cash for pockets, not the population, says Cliff. Yes, Shilly Redman. Thanks again, guys, for reminding me to shill. Again, the chat. Bob and share more music for you guys as well to enjoy. Banana Republic says, but it's still more affordable than New York. Definitely, yeah, 100% more affordable than New York City. But New York State is definitely more affordable than Florida, for sure. I feel you, Cliff. That's why the crypto alcoholic now. Jesus. You got to get through one way or the other, right? That does help. The drink, the trees, all of the things help you get through it. Super chats today. Question mark says bag holders. Yeah, we got some. Yeah, we're going to get more tonight, though. Yes, 100% bag holders. Nabs, we're going to be doing that giveaway tonight at 8 p.m. as I shilled a couple times already. Probably another time to do it right now. Let's do that again. It's probably on the front page still. Yeah, there it is. Don't forget, guys, we're doing the channel giveaway again tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be fun to see what price action is going to be there as well. Yeah, all you of course have to do is, donate one super chat to the live, and we'll give you a entry to the contest. I gotta confirm with Cody if he wants me to do multiples or not. I don't think Gamma Goddess. I just don't want to If we do multiples, it has to be more than $1 or $2 because people are just going to spam the chat. And maybe there's a limit. I don't know. I know Gamma Goddess and Cody were talking about that before. We haven't confirmed what everyone wants to do. Maybe probably do a vote. Probably do a vote tonight before we get things really going. Again, we're going to do the giveaway at the end of the live. So you have to be there also at the end of the live. If you're not there, we'll give you 24 hours or so. I'll give you to maybe Tuesday to claim your prize. All right. Crazy. Look at all these freaking emojis over in Discord. It's ridiculous. Thanks again, guys, for coming out today as well and hanging out with us. Oh my God, we just keep doing this. Well, we're still crashing. Will, we already wicked really hard there too. Wow, look at that. Boom. And are we going to see, this is on the 30-minute, the 15 minutes got legs, 5-minute, the 3-minute, the 1-minute, all looking like they want to bounce. Let's bounce. Send it. It's probably just going to do a thing like this again. It's going to probably just bounce there, come back, retest. All right, come bounce. Maybe come over here, try to get out there, break out. Yeah, do something like this, come back down, do something like this. Until we get about 12, maybe by 12:30. Right, we start to hit that, bounce off that, and then come back down again. It's going to be manipulated, I think, for sure, until all this is said and done. With some, of course, my Otaku brother for another mother, yes, MC Mal, also saying that, we just got to be playing this smart for the Bulls and the Bears to avoid all of the max pain. And 90K is where, of course, both of them want to be if they want to play this right. All right, are we going to get just max pain for the Bears or the Bulls? I don't know. I would say it's more likely we're going to see max pain for the Bulls than the Bears. All right, overall sentiment right now and everything going on. Okay, moving on. What else we got? That's pretty much it, guys. I think we covered pretty much everything, all the breaking news. Maybe do one more run through TradFi. I don't know. We went through all the sentiment. We did all the things. How is crypto market cap still holding up? We got 3 trillion. Nope. We're down another $10 billion as of this morning. All right. How about Bitcoin dominance? Where are we at there? Bitcoin dominance still sitting at 59.75%.
This
still
entire idea
dominant.
of 60%
it's still 60% dominant.
It's
still
right.
Sailor, just stop. It's still 60% dominant. Yeah, and here we are. Bitcoin still, majority of our entire market cap. Bitcoin, of course, not letting the altcoin season begin. The liquidity is nowhere to be found. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap, Cointelegraph, I mean, one more time before we head out. There's nothing new here, guys. All that's old. All that's old. AI era internet. Can blockchain prove what is real anymore? I'm kind of afraid if we do get some crazy, like, malicious code out there and it just takes over the internet, we start shutting down things. I don't know. We'll just see how this goes into 2028, 2030. But I don't know. I'm starting to get some weird feelings like we're going to have like a mass shutdown of the internet or something in certain countries or some crazy thing like that. I don't know. I'm just getting some feels, man. I'm getting some feels. More and more I see articles about AI. I'm just like, oh my God, when will it happen? Because it's becoming a global phenomenon, and everyone's racing for it now. Okay, let's see. Anything else we got? Anything else we can cover? One more run through, real news over on X, maybe? Maybe there's something new? Probably not, but we'll just try dig up something new again. Financial war between the U.S. and China is still escalating. The financial conflict between the United States and China is intensifying, with commodities and metals now are firmly at the center of the struggle. Yeah, and the first rule of Bitcoin, you never sell your Bitcoin. What the hell? And yeah, silver's still making records in every single market. Yep, we already covered about the Japan defense. China freezes assets, bans visas from the United States, defense firms, and executives over Taiwan arms sales. I still wonder how much of this is all just chip manufacturing over in Taiwan, just trying to prevent those chip manufacturers from going to other countries. China's also really close to manufacturing some like chips to Taiwan's technology as well. And I wonder if they just want to shut them down so the rest of the world, it is going to be, on life support, because no one has the technology to really build this. So even America, with their new facilities, can only develop like 4 nanometer chips, or not, 2 nanometer chips, not the newest, like 3 or 4 nanometer chips. Let's see. Breaking U.S. Warns China may use full-scale invasion, the best path to Taiwan's unification. Pentagon states that Beijing could eventually view a full-scale amphibious invasion termed a joint island landing campaign as the only prudent option for compelling unification. Oh, jeez. I got a lot of saber rattling going on today. Coinbase CEO, as of an hour ago, brought to you by Coinbase Archive, says that Brian Armstrong, Bitcoin's better form of money than gold. Of course, is provably scarce, more portable, more divisible, and the best performing asset in the last 10 years. Can't argue with that. All right. I'm over it, guys. Chinese Santa? Weird. Okay, I'm done, guys. I think I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed. I think it's time to go to bed. We've been up since 4 a.m. I have been. So I hope you guys have a great night. Right? Hope you guys have a great day. I'm sorry, a great day. I'm gonna take a nap. But yeah, we'll be back again to cover, of course, the developments happening at around 3:30 for the last options expiry event for the United States on Bitcoin. All right, guys, this is what I think is going to probably happen by this time. Probably see another breakout by intraday trading. If not, yeah, we're going to come back down and go lower. I just don't know if we're going to actually break underneath the bear trend today, or we're going to have to wait for the weekend to see that play out if it does go that direction. All right, again, Max Payne is down here at 84K. So that's still below the bear trend. That's why I'm really proud of the Bitcoin holding this trend line for now. Because it doesn't have to. It really doesn't have. It just has to hold, of course, above 86,000, right? 84,000 being Max Payne territory. 86 being kind of like, maybe some people get screwed over and not like the majority. All right, guys. So that's what I got for you right now. Hopefully everything plays out in our favor. Or we're going to have to wait this one out. And we'll be back again soon in about 5 hours. About 5 or 6 hours, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, guys. We'll be back here to cover the 4 p.m. expiry event. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see y'all again soon. So soon, you won't even know I'm gone.
When will then be now?
Jeez. All right, guys, have a good one. I will see you in a bit. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Oh my god, the chat before we head out. I want back to credit card at 70K again. What? What the hell, Jake? A-Trace says, come on, 70K accumulation market, baby. Yes, accumulation market. I hope we get a bounce at 70K at some point. I'd like my father to buy more Bitcoin before it goes to unobtainable territories, right? The control code AI, it's coming, guys, it's coming. All right, guys, I'll catch you all again soon. AI guiding biological life to get into orbit, feeding off the stars before cutting us off. No doom, closer to New Year, closer to the altcoin season. Cliff, oh my god. All right, guys, chaos coming here soon. You heard it from my robot friend Cliff. It's all coming. We'll see you all tonight. Later. 3:30 p.m. We'll be back. See ya.